Close your eyes. Relax. Open your mind. Now imagine a world free from the fear of cancer, and a nation in which 9/11 doesn't happen every single day. 3,000 U.S. citizens die every single day from heart disease, in many cases with less warning than the victims in the World Trade Center got. But what if the 911 call after your heart attack never happens? Because what if the 911 operator called you first with an advance warning that you are a fatal heart attack waiting to happen? What would you do? Would you take the warning seriously? Or would you dismiss it and think, that will never happen to me? Keep your eyes closed, please. Now imagine a world without you. Who's taking care of your family, your kids, your spouse, even your parents who've outlived you? Who took over your unfinished projects and clients at work? Who's cleaning out your closet and selling your stuff on eBay? Statistically, 1 in 3 of us will get cancer in our lifetime, and 1 in 2 of us will experience heart disease. The rest of you can choose from a smorgasbord of other chronic diseases like diabetes, arthritis, Alzheimer's, acid reflux, IBS, the list goes on and on. But I'm not here to fearmonger. I'm your 911 operator, and I'm calling you right now. Open your eyes, please. I'm Sean Donovan, and I'm sick and tired of the state of our health and our healthcare system. True health reform in the USA starts with us. That's why we formed GROW, the Grassroots Reform Organization, and partnered with businesses like yours. We're here to proactively solve the interrelated health and financial crises that are destroying our society. We're here to create corporate culture at your office, a new family and culture in this room, and revitalize culture within your personal family at home. Quite simply, we're here to maximize your life. The USA has experienced an industrial revolution, a technology boom, and information age. We're now on the verge of a wellness revolution, and you're now in the driver's seat. We're here to unlearn negative programming and wipe your slate clean. We're going to open your eyes to new ways of thinking, because your thoughts equal your feelings, and your feelings equal your actions, and it's your actions that equal results or lack of results in your life. So what results do you want in your life? And if your results were where you were looking for them, wouldn't you have found them already? Well, have you? You either have results or reasons why you don't. We're going to initiate and facilitate positive change in your life. We're not here to make friends, although we will become a family. We're here to share knowledge and wisdom and grow together. We're here to support and hold you accountable to your own dreams and goals. Peak performance is the ultimate goal. We're here to offer resources on your quest to be your personal best. Let me ask you some questions. Do you love your life? Do you want to maximize your life? Yes or yes? Do you want to shift your aging process into reverse? Do you want to minimize disease and maximize life? Good or good? How would it feel to stress less and laugh more? Cool or cool? Can you work smarter, not harder? Right or right? Who needs some pep in their life, and who is ready to grow? Turn to your neighbor, give them a high five, and say, I'm ready to grow. Folks, in the introduction, the most startling thing to me was the thought of you not being here. Look to your right. If there's no one to your right, look behind you or in front of you. One of you two is going to get heart disease in your life. Now look to your left and your right. One of you is going to get cancer. Which of you is it going to be? It's not going to be anyone in this room, folks. That's why we're here. That's the GROW Initiative, and that's our value proposition. Let me ask you, what do you do? And what do you really do? Here's what GROW does. We initiate and facilitate positive change. We empower and energize individuals to perform at their best through education and enrichment that encompasses leadership, personal development, motivation, nutrition, fitness, and wellness. We improve the productivity and profitability of businesses by redefining their corporate culture and establishing an environment of true workplace wellness. Let me ask you this. Whatever you do, Why do you do it better than anyone else? What separates you from the norm? Here's why Grow does it better. In fact, here's why Grow does it best. We are driven by passion and our desire to grow a better world, one person at a time. We designed our programs to be as unique and special as the people who participate, like you. We constantly grow and evolve our team of experts who focus on what they do best, from coaching to personal training, nutritional counseling, leadership, education, motivation, and business development. We apply realistic, real-world logic and memorable analogies, stories, and examples to exact positive thinking and lasting change in people's lives. Folks, we trim out the fat, both literally and figuratively, and we get right to the point of individual peak performance. We interact and engage with our participants through energy, entertainment, and enthusiasm. We're experienced and trained in various exercise modalities, from strength training to easy anytime exercises and everything in between. Our goal is to get everyone active regardless of their current level of fitness. We believe that wellness is more than a gym membership and diet plan, so we enlist a holistic approach to health, and that we believe the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. And we treat time and health as the two most valuable assets in the world. We promise you a great return on the investment of your time by delivering life-changing enlightenment that will dramatically improve your health, happiness, and success. So, what are our qualifications? What qualifies us? Well, what's a qualification or certification anyway? Just because you have a driver's license, that doesn't make you a good driver, right? Has anyone heard of Tony Robbins? Does anyone know what his certifications are or where he went to college? I'll give you a hint. He went to the same college as myself and many of you, the University of Life. And he's helped millions of people by using the following simple 3-word principle. And that's learn, do, teach. First, we learn from great mentors such as Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Darren Hardy, T. Harv Eker, Paul Bragg, Dr. Joseph Mercola, my personal trainer and mentor, Joe Haynes, just to name a few. Then we followed their lead and practiced doing what these successful people preached. Now, armed with the collective wisdom of our teachers and our own personal experiences, we're prepared to teach you how to become the best person you can be. We're going to share with you one of our methods that we feel is the most important first step. In order to make change and become the person you really want to be, you must first understand who you are. You must establish your defining values and determine what's at your core. At Grow, we set a very high standard and adhere to core values by practicing what we preach. I'd like to take a moment to share our 11 core values with you. Time is the most precious gift. That's why now is called the present. Spend your time wisely and make every moment count, starting now. Health is the synergy formed when 100% of your body's cells are operating at 100% of the time. Strive for optimum health, because without it, nothing else matters. Wealth, W-E-L-L-T-H, is found in the mind, body, and spirit, not the pocket, purse, or bank. Aim to become wealthy, not wealthy. Attitude can be measured by the expression on one's face. Be grateful for the small things in life. Smile often and proudly so that others will wonder what you're up to. Assurance is the new insurance. Strive to do everything within your power to maximize your life and protect yourself from disease, injury, and even dishonest people. Investment is becoming health conscious and self-respecting by treating self-worth as your most valuable asset. Passion is what gets you out of bed early in the morning. Have fun and enjoy every aspect of life. When you're passionate about your job, you'll never work again. Performance. Motivate and inspire yourself to become a self-starter and a doer. If you want to shun success, then practice procrastination and hesitation. Change is the only constant in life. Embrace it and make it when necessary. Evolution is a product of change and personal growth. From experience grows wisdom. Wellness is created within an optimum balance between your peak mental, physical, financial, and spiritual states. Your environment, family, friends, and coworkers will influence your wealth. Share when you have excess and receive when you need help. We help businesses and people just like you develop your own core values. Refer to www.growwellness.com if you would like to download a free copy of these core values. Now I have a challenge for you. We want to challenge you to create your own set of core values. It could be 1 or 101, but it's what you feel is at your core and what you value the most. We're going to invite you to share them at later points throughout the PEP program. So write them down, print them out, and bring them with you every week. Your list may evolve each week based on new ideas and new information you receive. So what's PEP all about? Well, let's watch a funny 2-minute video discussion between Stan and Dave.
Hey Stan, would you like to go catch lunch at Burger King with me? No thanks. I am on my way to my wellness meeting. Yeah, so what's up with this PEP program you've been attending every week? Oh, you must mean the Peak Employee Performance Program. It's a really cool enrichment program for company associates. Sounds kind of stupid. It's probably a lot of chanting and singing and rah-rah crap, right? Well, I don't claim to be a singer or a dancer, but we do listen to a song or two and get up and move a little. Music makes me feel good. I get a little gassy at times and prefer not to move around too much. Besides, I feel just fine without music. Dave, you should really come with me and check out PEP. The program could really help you get into better shape, improve your health, and your attitude. I'm in perfect shape. And I'm perfectly healthy. I go to my doctor, the hospital, or a specialist at least once a month. What the health? Really? Yeah, and my health insurance covers my prescription medications for my diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, anxiety and back pain. So I'm perfectly fine. Wow. That's a lot of pill popping. I prefer to be proactive and drug-free by treating my problems naturally with food, exercise and positive thought. You sound like a tree-hugging hippie. Whatever, Dave. I've actually got to go. The PEP program is teaching me to make better use of my time. I've found that I've become much more focused, energized, productive and profitable. Well, I'm doing just fine on my own. I'm perfectly successful and making plenty of money already without some pointless program. Really? Good for you. Then you can pay me back the $5 you borrowed for Taco Bell last week. Whatever, Dave. I'm going to meet up with all of my healthy, happy, successful, tree-hugging hippie friends as we maximize our lives and reach peak performance in PEP. Don't forget to take your meds.
So that was a nice intro to PEP. Now let's talk about some details in the program. The session you are in today is the orientation to PEP and is the first in a series of 24 sessions. We will repeat this orientation specifically for newcomers to the program, so anyone or any business can join into the program at any time. When they complete the orientation, they can join in with the rest of you for the following week's session. Since the PEP program is ongoing and the 24 sessions will repeat every 6 months, if someone joins 5 weeks after you, their program would simply run 5 weeks after yours concludes, and they'd pick up on those 5 sessions at the end of the program. Each session is designed to be a standalone session, so no one will be lost if they enter the program midway. There will also be some prizes and incentives given from time to time, but you must be present to win. Upon completion, you will be issued a PEP graduation certificate if you complete at least 20 of the 24 sessions. So, what's in it for you? How does PEP empower you? Well, we want you to be proud when you earn that completion certificate. But you're going to get a lot more than just a certificate. This is how PEP truly empowers you to define who you are, maximize your potential, peak your performance, enhance your effectiveness, boost your productivity, multiply your personal profitability, expand your value, create teamwork and harmony, and minimize your chance for injury. And we include the following 6 components in PEP to give you a well-rounded, highly effective program that will maximize your life and empower you to become your best. So here are the 6 components of PEP. The first is personal development. What is personal development? Well, historically, when one thought of personal development, they thought of stress reduction, goal setting, time management, and so on. Now, although those topics are still relevant today, personal development has evolved just as society has evolved. Even the term personal development has evolved into phrases such as human performance and maximized living. Today, personal growth encompasses concepts such as core values, effective communication, utilization of technology, generating sustainability, and coping with change. It's these ideals that allow you to remain relevant in an ever-changing society. People, if you're not developing, you're deteriorating. In order to keep up with the technology, society, and constant changes we're experiencing, we have to constantly develop ourselves or we will become obsolete. In order to succeed, you must exceed the rate of development around you. Our next component is leadership. What is leadership anyway? And why is it important? So, who recognizes this guy here on the screen? Yes, it's Captain Sully, who successfully crash-landed an airplane in the Hudson River. His leadership saved hundreds of lives on board that plane. The strength of his leadership was evident in his ability to make a decision quickly and decisively and then stick to it. He was in control and communication with the crew and passengers from the beginning of the crisis all the way through the rescue. He was also very gracious and humble when he received recognition and praise. He even deferred credit to his crew and the airplane itself. Now, what about this guy? Who recognizes him? Yes, it's Captain Chetino of the Consta Concordia. Now, this captain exhibited total lack of leadership, no responsibility, no decision-making ability, no respect for life, and complete disregard for the authority of the Coast Guard. He cowardly abandoned the ship, left his crew without direction and the passengers to rescue themselves, and lives were lost. Then he blatantly lied and tried to hide his wrongdoing and lack of leadership during his interviews and interrogations. Here's the point. Without proper leadership, accidents are more prone to happen, and when accidents do happen, leadership provides order, safety, and security. In the absence of leadership, we have chaos and catastrophe. Not everyone is the captain of a cruise ship or an airplane, though, and not everyone is a business owner, CEO, or even a department manager or team leader, but we can all be leaders personally. Leadership is always important. If you hop in the car as a passenger, the driver is essentially your leader. You want to make sure that they are a competent and sober leader who knows where they're going. You can be a leader anywhere, anytime. True or true? You can be a leader and a role model within your family, workplace, or the community. You can lead by example by maintaining a healthy lifestyle and attitude that becomes contagious to others. You can lead by example by just simply picking up a piece of trash as you walk through the parking lot. You can lead by example by saying thank you and showing gratitude. Simple things that cost nothing and that take little time or effort can exhibit leadership. My goal is to lead you to better health, and as well as more energy, increased productivity, and decreased disease and stress. Our next component is motivation, because we all need a kick in the butt sometimes. How we exercise and feed our mind is just as important as how we exercise and feed our bodies. Yes or yes? If you worked hard for a year to get in great shape and create your ideal physique, wouldn't you want to continue to maintain that? Zig Ziglar once said, "People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily." Here's another example, stretching. It's a continuous, ongoing exercise. You can stretch today and tomorrow wake up tensed and cramped. You can't just do it once. It's continuous, right? Motivation works exactly the same way. Motivation is the fuel for willpower. Willpower leads to action and results. Willpower empowers you to accomplish more. Nutrition. Everything is energy. We are energy. Life is energy. And when we run out of energy, we're dead. Energy requires fuel. Our fuel is known as food or nutrition. And without proper nutrition, we're not able to function properly. True or true? Are there any race fans out there? You know, race cars run on high-octane fuel. The higher the octane, the better the performance. If you want to perform your best, then you need to eat your best. Nutrition should be on the top of your budget and the last thing to get cut. We'll be covering all the nutritional components, essential minerals, vitamins, and nutrients. And we'll be emphasizing cost-effective, easy, effective nutrition strategies that you can realistically add to your lifestyle and daily routine. How does that sound? Delicious or nutritious? And there will be no profanity in here. There will be no dirty four-letter words in here. I'm referring to that nasty, dirty little four-letter word that starts with D-I-E-T. Diet. Notice how it starts with the word die? This is truly about changing your habits and regimens and implementing lasting and permanent change in your life. Our next PEP component is fitness. Because if you don't use it, you lose it. Your entire body, from your brain to your muscles to your organs, right down to every last one of the trillions of cells in your body, rely on movement and activity. We're going to exercise all of the above for a well-balanced focus on fitness. Fitness creates power. Power creates success, disease resistance, focus, and persistence. We eliminate all excuses when it comes to exercise. And we're going to demonstrate easy, anytime, anywhere exercises that you can do at your home, your desk, your car, or virtually anywhere. Each one of the PEP sessions that follow will feature a different easy, anytime, anywhere exercise demonstration that you will all participate in. Don't worry, you don't have to wear gym clothes in order to participate. The criteria for these exercises is that they must be able to be done in work clothes without messing up the makeup, and even some exercises can be done in heels, easily and efficiently. So relax, they're easy. We want you to be active even when you can't make it in the fitness center, even if just for a minute or so at a time. Does that sound doable? Yes or yes? Our last component of the PEP program is wellness. Let me ask you, would you rather be wealthy or healthy? Ponder that. We say both, because your greatest wealth is truly in your health. Therefore, we've coined a new word known as wealth, W-E-L-L-T-H. Now, wealth is defined as creating a harmonious balance in your life between mental, physical, spiritual, and financial states. We explore all avenues to create sustainable growth in your wealth, internally, externally, and even creating a wealthy environment around you. Let's talk about health for a moment. If you look at the word and break it down, health, H-E-A-L-T-H, starts with the word heal. If you examine the word further, you can break it down into an acronym that stands for heightened energy and love that heals. Because true health is 100% of your body's cells operating at 100% of the time. Wellness or wealth is the presence of health, life, energy, vitality, relaxation, concentration, love, and success. The main objective here is peak performance. Even if you're a rock star salesperson, the most cheerful receptionist, or the most outgoing customer service rep, would it matter if you can't get out of bed and go to work because of personal illness or having to care for a sick family member? Your health is absolutely going to affect your personal life and your professional productivity. True or true? If you're sick, tired, or stressed, you're not able to perform and work. Health problems are one of the leading causes for termination of employment. Termination of employment usually also affects your group insurance policy, or if you're no longer employed and earning income, you can no longer afford individual insurance either. If you can't work and you lose your job and then you lose your insurance, you can find yourself in bigger trouble very quickly. Medical expenses are a top contributor to personal bankruptcy. But not you. We're all here to become wealthy, right or right? At the end of each session, our goal is to send you on your way, empowered with logical, easily implemented, and realistic action steps that will make immediate impacts in your life. We call these tangible takeaways. And they may range from recipes to quotes to tips or advice. Today's tangible takeaways include some homework for you to do before the next session. Your tangible takeaways today are, number 1, you're going to appreciate and be grateful for your life, your energy, your health, your opportunities, and the 911 warning call that you received today. Number 2, you're going to focus on who you are, what you do, and why you do it better than anyone else. Essentially, you're going to create your own value proposition based on those 3 questions. And number 3, you're going to build some core strength and you're going to create your own core values that truly define you. Write them down, print them out, and bring them with you to the next PEP session. When these tangible takeaways are implemented one by one, the series of small, brilliant moves will create a successful movement. We're also going to be giving you great information in each PEP session, but don't rely on our word alone. At the end of each session, we will encourage you to take a look at our reliable resources, with reliable being the key word. These may include books, documentaries, and websites that support the information we present in the PEP program. Never take a first and only opinion, even from a doctor. Dig deep and do your own due diligence. This is your life we're talking about here. Folks, in closing, I want you to close your eyes, relax, and de-stress. Take a moment to absorb and assimilate the information you just received. We started out today's session with some negative but unfortunately realistic statistics and thoughts that invoked our 911 warning call. Now we want to send you away with some positive thoughts in hopes to manifest these images in your life. So imagine that you wake up tomorrow morning a few minutes earlier, before the alarm clock goes off. Instead of hitting the snooze button a few times, your feet hit the floor right away. Instead of lumbering to the kitchen for the usual coffee pick-me-up, you are already alert and energized from a great night's sleep and proper nutrition. So you take an early morning run or walk with the extra snooze time that you usually required. Tomorrow you no longer feel the usual hurried stress and pressure in the morning because you already have your day planned out, prioritized, and organized. You are in control. Keep your eyes closed, please. Now fast forward a few years. You feel and look amazing. In fact, you feel like you've gotten younger each year over the last few years. You finally reached and maintained your ideal weight. Your skin and hair looks healthier. Your joints, muscles, and back don't ache, and you swear your eyesight has even naturally improved. Headaches are a thing of the past. Your financial statement and bank accounts have also improved in proportion to your self-worth because you've been performing better and providing more value for the past few years. You've also found true happiness in your relationships with family and friends, and maybe even met that special someone or rekindled an existing flame, all because you're confident, secure, de-stressed, healthy, happy, and successful. Stay with me now. Fast forward even further, a few decades into the future. You're walking hand in hand with a loved one, or chasing your grandkids around the backyard because you can. You've been blessed with a great deal of success and personal fortune. Stress is not a concept you know. You have everything you need and want in life. Most importantly, you're still healthy and happy. That's our definition of true success in life. That's why we're here investing our time together today. Open your eyes, please. Knowledge is power. We have empowered you today. The gift is now yours. What you choose to do with it is up to you. Insanity states that you will continue to do the same things the same way, yet expect different results. But in PEP we say, don't be insane. Remember, you either have reasons or results. I say you have the power and the potential to change any aspect of your life with one split second of positive thought that will shake the very foundation of your feelings and invoke affirmative action that will produce and manifest your results, your goals, and your dreams into reality, good or great. When is the best time to change? Now. Where should you start? Here. Who's ready to grow? Turn to your neighbor and say, life is good. Have a healthy, happy, successful day.